Welcome to the show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Today we'll be doing another episode of Nintendo RipOffs. Now, usually we'll be talking about core concepts from other games that Nintendo borrowed that is being not being recognized by fans, by journalists, or by Nintendo themselves. But I was inspired by the Nintendo Gaslighters. And a couple conversations we had where they were trying to say there was nothing original about Foam Stars because all the weapons they showed were in Splatoon. I tried to say, well, these are just tuned versions of weapons you see in every shooter. Then I got a response saying, well, some of the weapons are original Splatoon creations, found nowhere else. But then it occurred to me, not even that is true. I've seen some of these weapons before in another tuned shooting game. I wonder where I saw these. So everyone enter the courtroom. Court is proceeding. Everyone have their seats to witness the case of Splatoon versus Ratchet and Clank. So let's start here. Let's start here with the killer whale, right? Very original weapon. Never seen anything like this before. It uses a sonic wave to attack and hit enemies across the map and hit people across the map. Never seen anything like that before. Wait a minute. Looks like Nintendo's been doing a little, what do you call it? Copying my homework. Copying Sony's homework. A little copying of Sony's homework. Looks a little familiar right there. Oh, a sonic wave that hits enemies across the map. Well, let's see if we can see that in action a little bit. And what's this? Whoa, what's going on with Miyamoto, bro? What's going on with Miyamoto, bro? The genius, the most original company, man. What's going on? What's going on? I'm stealing ideas now. Exhibit B. Now, I'm not saying that there are no original weapons in Splatoon, but Sony was definitely one of the originators. You know, that's funny. It's a funny thing where Sony kind of originates a concept or genre, and Nintendo follows it up, and no one says, hey, PlayStation did that first. I think you're just copying, right? You've got the Toon game with all the weapons, all the special weapons. Nobody says, hey, Sony kind of did that before you. You know what I mean? And some people might even think of some Toon shooters that are non-Nintendo that came out before PlayStation. I guess, but that doesn't matter because I've pointed out that there were platform fighters before Smash Brothers, and people still say that it's a complete ripoff. That PlayStation All Stars is a complete ripoff. Anyway, let's continue with what we're doing. So we're talking about the Ink Zuka, right? The Ink Zuka is a gun that pretty much shoots out tornadoes, right? Original concept, something that's just Miyamoto was, in the Steam room at Nintendo. He had a napkin in his pocket. He said, "What about tornado that shoot out of guns?" Right? And they've done this concept with another weapon. So Nintendo doubled up on this concept, the Ink Strike, right? Fair use. So you see, it's another tornado shooting weapon. Dun dun dun. Look what we got here. It's a gun called the Tornado Launcher. I wonder what it does. I mean, your guess is as good as mine, I guess. I don't really understand. Maybe I'm dyslexic. Maybe Nintendo's dyslexic too a little bit. They don't know what's going on screen. Maybe they don't follow any other companies. Maybe they don't play any other companies' games. Let's see. Let's see what this gun does. Let's see. Wow. What? Uh-oh. Is that a gun that shoots out a tornado? Was that a gun that shoots out a tornado? This game came out 16 years ago. Splatoon came out 8 years ago. Right? They went into a genre that is a toon shooting genre. It was already there. Matter of fact, it's been there since 2001, 2002. Right? The 3D toon shooter, Sony, I'm thinking is the originator of it. Maybe there's something I'm missing. If I think back, if I do a little research, maybe I'll find something before. But Sony did it first. They became popular. And obviously, they impressed Nintendo enough for them to try it too. So let's continue. Let's keep it going. Let's see what else we got. Now let's take a look at what Splatoon calls sub-weapons, right? This one is called the Auto Bomb. Are you Ratchet and Clank fans watching this? Take a look at this. Take a look at this. You see this? Are you feeling a bit nostalgic? Are you feeling a bit nostalgic? You don't have to see a doctor. Trust me. There's a reason you're feeling a bit nostalgic. That's a bomb that has legs. You know, it chases. You know, it animates and chases the enemy. Where have we seen that before? No, you don't have to see a doctor. You don't have to check your temperature. You're feeling a bit nostalgic because the Glove of Doom did exactly the same thing. This was 2000. This was not. This was like 2002. This is Ratchet and Clank 1. The Glove of Doom did the same thing. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, here we have the Ink Vac, pretty much a weapon that you can vacuum things into the weapon and then shoot it out as a projectile. Ratchet and Clank 1, same thing. The Ink Vac, a weapon you can vacuum things into the weapon and then shoot it out as a projectile. Don't get it confused. This is like a scene, I believe, from the movie or from the PS4 remake. But it's the same thing. Vacuum in objects or enemies and shoot them out as projectiles. Let's see if we can get a little game footage. Alright, here's a little game footage of the Suck Cannon. It's called the Suck Cannon. Same thing. Like I was saying before, this is the game footage of the Suck Cannon. Same operation. Let's keep it going. Okay, here's another one. This one is called the Tenta missiles. They thought it was a big deal, a homing missiles weapon. Of course, Ratchet and Clank has that. Let's see Ratchet and Clank's version. This is called the Predator launcher. Okay, you can see target locks. It does it for many enemies as well too. It's homing missiles. Yeah. Okay, right now we're going to do a little bit of a twofer. This one is the Splatbrella. Pretty much an umbrella. It shoots projectiles, and then it opens up as an umbrella defensively. Right. It has some other uses as well. And along with that, we have the Ink Storm. It's a special. It launches your missiles up in the air, and it kind of creates a ink cloud that damages enemies. Okay, this is Secret Agent Clank for the PSP. Seems like we have some sort of umbrella mechanism going on here. I wonder what it does. Right, Secret Agent Clank for PSP. Oh, okay. We have a Clank with an umbrella. It opens. Okay. Well, what is that? Some kind of cloud? That's weird. Okay, let's see what it does. Okay. Shoots projectiles. And it's putting a cloud over the enemies and damaging them as well, too. If you read the description of it, it shoots projectiles. It puts a cloud over the enemies that damages. And it has a defensive use for it as well too. I don't know if they're going to show that. Oh, they didn't get to show that. But yep, it has a defensive mechanism too. So seems like uh, Miyamoto had a PSP. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, the 3DS was doing well. So okay, there was more I wanted to show you, but you get the point, right? I did want to show the dual Vipers versus the Splat Dualies. I did want to show the Hollow Shield Glove versus the Splash Wall. I did want to even show you the Crab Tank versus Glitch. Because Ratchet and Clank, the recent one, Rift Apart, had Glitch, and it was like a tank, made with legs. It's kind of like a spider crab-ish type of thing. And then all of a sudden, Splatoon 3 has a Crab Tank, operates very similar. But we see, where 3D toon shooters came from. Came from PlayStation, so it's going to, naturally have some influence on Splatoon or any Nintendo 3D toon shooter. It's pretty natural. But so I've given you guys some new material to talk about, right? Journalists, you can take this, you can use this on your shows. By all means, be my guest. So yeah, it was a great, talking to you, great showing you some angles you may have not noticed or seen before. But Nintendo rips people off just as much as anybody else. All right. So peace, like, comment, subscribe. You guys take care. Peace.